What an absolutely bonkers 24 hours we've had on the TomFM channel. So hello and welcome back to the TomFM channel. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm looking forward to the fallout from yesterday, essentially. Now, a lot of stuff happened yesterday, so let's do a little bit of a quick recap. So yesterday we had a YouTube premiere where we played in the Europa Conference League final against Marseille, and we won it 2-0. Absolutely fantastic stuff. We came second in the league table as well. However, despite all of this, the board weren't happy, and they had a little word with us at the end of yesterday's premiere and said, you've got 5 games to save your job. At the start of the new season, we need 11 points from the first 5 games. Otherwise, you're out. Of course, we said that's absolutely fine. We can do that completely. We'll get those 11 points for you, and we're going to keep our job. So that was kind of where we left the episode. And then we moved over to the live stream, went over to twitch.tv/TomFM, and we thought we'd live stream through the transfer window, essentially, and maybe play 1 or 2 games at the start of the season. Now, for anyone who does want to watch the entire live stream, you can go and watch the video on demand. There's a link down in the description to my channel. Click on videos on my channel. You can watch the whole live stream back for another 2 weeks or so. And I would recommend it because it was a bit of an insane stream. But the new season came around. We played through pre-season, and the board came to us and said, well, look, here are your objectives for this particular season, and we can get it up just here. Let's have a quick look. So we nearly got sacked because we didn't win the Premier League title. This season, what they said to us is just reach the Champions League. Just get qualification for the Champions League. That's finishing top 4, not winning the league. We would have absolutely smashed that last season, and we wouldn't be in this situation if they didn't demand that we win the league title last season. It was a bit bizarre, and we got quite cross about that on stream. But it's okay, though, because I'm very confident that I'm going to be able to get those 11 points that we need to basically keep our job, essentially. And the confidence only grew because, look, we've made some really, really top quality transfers. I'll go through with them now very quickly. This guy came in from Sao Paulo, £2.5 million for a 3-star centre midfielder, only 20 years old, 5-star potential. You love to see it. He looks absolutely fantastic. We also brought in another central midfielder in Guillermo Salas from PSG for £6 million, 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, 21 years old. Looks incredible, like a great, great player to bring into that centre of midfield. And to make it even better, on a free transfer from Real Madrid, a guy called Thomas coming in, centre midfielder. We've got a brand new centre midfield, essentially, like just because that was the weakest area last season for us. And we've made it so much better with those 3 signings. We then, for £16 million, brought in one of the best centre-backs I've seen for a long time. Ball-playing defender, 17 passing, it's 16 positioning, work rate's really high, physical's incredible, great jumping reach, he's really tall, commanding centre-back. So, looked at him, signed him, and thought that is absolutely incredible. Importantly, Russian as well to help with our domestic player stuff. Only 21. What a player this guy looks to be. Like, incredible stuff. So we brought him in. Surely we can't fail now. And to top it all off, we've got Zoltan Horvath in on loan from the Puskás Academy days up front. 4-star current ability, 5-star potential. You love to see it. Incredible player. We're bound to score so many goals this season. But there's one more signing. There's one more. And I tell you what, it's an absolute belter. It's on the staff page. And if we have a quick look at who's our assistant manager, here he is. Andre Shittigel, our new assistant manager. The only issue is he can't decide if he's assistant manager of the first team or the second team. Now, on the staff screen, he is assistant manager of the first team. However, on any other screen, he doesn't show up at all. It's just this screen that he shows up as the assistant manager of the first team. On his page, it says assistant manager of the second team, and it says here second team, but also first team. So I'm not entirely sure who he is actually assistant manager of, but Andre Shittigel is now a staff member, which is incredible. So we're pretty much done with our transfer business. I was getting ready to sort of finish up the stream. And then we got raided by Work the Space, who is the only Football Manager content creator on YouTube to have over 100,000 subscribers. And he's just started doing his Twitch live streams again. Obviously, he's been at the game on Twitch for a little while. So he's come back in and started doing that. He raided us. And then suddenly we had about 350 people on there or so waiting for me to play some games. So we thought what we'd do is play the first 4 games on stream of this season, because we've got 5 games to save ourselves. The 5th game is against Zenit St. Petersburg. So I thought I'll play these 4, and what we'll do is we'll come back for this Zenit St. Petersburg game. So as I say, you can go and watch the stream in its entirety, and I would recommend it because it's a very good stream. But I'm going to try and break it down for you very quickly to get the highlights coming up for you right now. Fruktal in goal. On the left-hand side, we need Sadikov. Through the middle, we need Ewan Miller. On the right-hand side, we need Sorokin. Right wing-back, Borisov. Left wing-back will be Dragicevic. Deep line playmaker is still going to be Obliakov, I think. Mazzala, though. Let's get Salasin. See what he can do out there today. J-Moke, thank you for the follow. Or Joe. I've butchered that completely. Thank you for the follow either way, though. I would say joke. That's the first 2 letters. I can say that. Cherchev there. Pressing forward. Zoltan. Advance forward. Jim Bruin slot. Let's try that out. We'll just get the assistant manager to pick the bench very quickly. Because there are 12 slots, so not many players are missing out. The game's underway. Kickoff's upon us. We've got a free kick straight away, which we've not taken. Starting lineup's the same. Salas is not on the pitch. He is on the pitch. Isn't he? He should be. Oh, what have I done? What has Shitty Gel done? Shitty Gel. Mohammed playing... Oh, why has that happened? Okay, well... this is already a debacle. Already an absolute debacle what's going on right now. Oh, yeah, Mohammed is on the pitch. He shouldn't be on the pitch. Okay, well, this hasn't gone well, has it? This has not gone well. I won't take him off. I'm going to swap these 2 over because they're better in that way. I see now why CSK want to sack you. Yeah, exactly. This is why CSK want to sack me. Because I can't do the basics right. But Zoltan Horvath, come on. Brunslot. How have we not scored that? Essam, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Obliakov in the middle. Mohammed. Well, there we go. That's why he's somehow on the pitch. Shitty Gel match fixing. Shitty Gel playing 6D chess while you're on 2D drafts. Another goal, though. Jim Bruin slot with this one. This is why Shitty Gel is the best. I would resign if I were you, Tom. I mean, I should do, shouldn't I, at this stage? Shitty Gel's at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? He is, isn't he? And we've just been given a penalty. Okay. Unless things go terribly wrong here, I tell you what, I'm going to say this is a routine win. And this is the first 3 points of the 11 points that we need. Mohammed shouldn't be on the pitch, but he scored a goal. And that's another one. Dragicevic, 4th goal of the game. Okay. This game is easy. But I just need to grab a drink. So you guys look after this for me. If we start losing, it's all your fault. All your fault, all right? Who were that team that paid Samuel Eto'o like 50 pence a second while in his contract? It was like some mental... Was it Angie? Like, they're nowhere. They're nowhere on this now. And I wonder why. Like, oh, another easy goal there. 6-0. This lad up here, the chairman, I just think he's got a vendetta against me, okay? We've had one game, and we've got maximum points from it. But do you know what he's saying? It is looking rather unlikely that you are able to reach the points target you need 8 points from your remaining 4 games. Lads, I've got 3 from 1. I'm on a 100% record. Get in the bin. Get in the bin. So going into that first game where I've picked my team, but then accidentally told Shitty Gel to pick everyone rather than just the bench. Going in a bit nervous, but obviously Shitty Gel playing 6D chess while we're playing 2D draft. That was a great comment in the chat. He beat them 6-0, essentially. I'm not taking credit for that. Shitty Gel beat them 6-0. Coming up next, though, is Krasnodar. That's a different kettle of fish. I am nervous this Krasnodar game, though, because they are a good side. Do we stick with the wing-backs that we had, or do we go to that flat-back 5? Although wing-backs are now edging at 60%. You can't win 6 and change formation. The Pollers said, hasn't it? Wing-backs. Okay, we'll do it. Krasnodar, on the other hand, we have given away a penalty to them. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. What do we do here? What do we do here? Oh, dear me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So big up to Dragicevic for handballing the ball in the area and giving away a penalty, which meant Krasnodar won that game. Now, what that means is we've got to win every single game now. Any slip-up against Rostov, Khimki or Zenit, and we mess it all up. Have to win the next 3 in a row. Now, fortunately, Rostov and Khimki aren't the best teams in the world. How do we do against them last season? Oh, well, it's not a great start. A 1-1 draw with Rostov there. and a 3-3. So we've not got a great history against Rostov. Khimki, we lost to them last season. Oh, no. And where's the other Khimki game? A 2-1 win. Okay. I'm so nervous. Oh, I've got an achievement for national service. Right, we've got some backup options here, lads. We've got some backup options here. We've got Croatia and Romania wanting us. We've got some backup options. They've heard I'm going to become available very shortly. I'm not interested in international management. I'd go Croatia. I'll reject Romania because I'd rather go Croatia because they're better. Well, what we can do is accept. It should do wonders for my reputation. Okay, let's just accept it. Oh, for God's sake, we've got to sit through all of this. Oh, we don't care. I mean, this stream has taken just a weird turn of events, hasn't it? I did not expect things like this to happen. So yeah, all of a sudden, I'm also now the Croatia manager. I'm not quite sure how long that's going to last for, if I'm honest with you, because I'm not fussed about international management. We just sort of pressed yes as a spur of the moment thing on the stream. We might look to do a World Cup at some point, but I don't really think that people are that interested in the whole international management stuff. But if you guys are, make sure you do leave a comment down below to tell me if you're interested in international management. Okay, well, this is big, isn't it? If we lose this game, we get sacked. I remember, Tom, when you said this was the best thing and nothing could go wrong. What happened? Yes, all of this. I think we'll get the result against Rostov. I think we'll get the result against them. Obliakov. Coming forward on the ball. Into Salas. Obliakov. Salas. Dragicevic. Come on. In the middle. Obliakov. Salas shoots. What a goal. What a goal. Come on. Come on, team. We're going to win this and save our job. We're not getting sacked. Not today. Not today. Imagine I'm Mike Bassett now, please, everyone. Let's get ready. Come on in. If you can keep your head when all around you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, which is more? You'll be a man, my son. You'll be a man. Okay, brilliant. Mike Bassett done. We're ready. We're ready for anything right now. We are ready for anything. And we're 3-0 up. We've won it. What's up? Didn't have to do it, did we? We're 3-0 up. Okay, 3-1. 2 more games to go. 2 more games to go. 5 points from 2 games needed. Khimki, Krasnodar. Khimki, how have they got on so far this season? Well, they just beat Spartak Moscow 3-0. So it's not looking good. So then we had a really comfortable win against Rostov, as you've just seen. 3-1 in the end, a great win. And all we've got to do now is beat Khimki, who are bottom of the table. You know, they have just beat Spartak Moscow 3-0, but you know, they're not a great team. They were in the bottom of the table last season. You know, it's a team that we should be beating comfortably. Like, just a routine victory. We win that, and we go to the Zenit game, which will be after the Khimki game on this episode. So look forward to that one. What's this? This guy's approached by Germany to switch clubs. Oh, not clubs, nationalities. Why am I being told about this? He plays for Stuttgart, doesn't play for us. Why have I got to this? Oh, because it's Croatian. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? He's rubbish. You can go. I don't want you. Go. I should not have to. I'm going to resign as Croatian manager, I think. I can't be arsed with all this Croatian stuff. But it must have boosted my reputation massively. Profile. It's actually gone down. I was nearly 4-star, I'm now 3. It's actually gone down since taking the Croatia job. Okay, well, that was a bad idea, wasn't it? This guy's now upset because he can't settle into the club. Sadikov, have a word, lad. Have a word. Just can't resolve it. Can we resolve? I've had some issues settling into the area. What? Oh, why are you being such a prick? Come on. Settle in. Settle in. Would a short leave of absence help? That would... Okay. Short leave of absence is what he wants. 32... A month! 32 days! I thought we'd gone for a long weekend. Alright, thanks a lot, mate. Thanks a lot. Taking liberties there, isn't he? Look, I'm here trying to save my job, alright? If I lose to Khimki, I'm out. I'm out. But here's the big one then. I mean, across the entire save, when I've not been manager as well, 9 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. It's good. But the 2 draws and the 1 loss have come whilst I've been the manager, I think. Which isn't great. Considering the team did so well last time, I don't want to change it again. I mean, we're having the shots. but we're not having the highlights. Let's go a bit more attacking. Get creative. Lads, I need you to score some goals before half-time, please. I need you to score some goals before half-time. I don't know if you heard me or not, lads. I need you to score some goals before half-time. Lads, have we heard this? I need you to score goals before... Oh, my gosh. No highlights in that first half. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Wing-backs onto attack. Dressing room. Aggressive. Not a good performance out there. Please. Please. Oh, no. Why are there no highlights? Very attacking. We're going to have to throw some players forward, aren't we? Let's do this. Let's bring on Popov. Where is he? Popov through the middle as a pressing forward. Zoltan Horvath advance forward on attack. Oh, no. Why is there just not a single highlight? Surely. Get creative. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please. Please. Don't... Oh, can we just tackle them, please, lads? Come on. Get the challenges in here. Get the tackles in. Get the tackles in. Get the tackles in. Fructal, good save. Okay. Oh, that's the end of the highlight. You hate to see it. Oh, my God. What more can we do? What more can we do? Bring these guys forward again. But we are risking conceding it. Can we just go forward? Come on. There we go. This was not meant to happen. Who do we bring on in this situation? Who's not playing well? Most players. Mohamed. You came up big in that first game. Higher tempo is what we're saying. Which makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Tempo. Just... I mean, it doesn't quite make sense for tiki-taka maybe, but turn off, work the ball into the area. Good shout. Okay. Confirm those changes. Come on. 10 minutes to go. Why is nothing working? Show some passion. Come on. Just everything. Everything. Super short passing, not ideal, is actually probably... I can't believe I keep missing this. Just standard passing. Come on. Let's get the overlaps off. I am so nervous. Why are we not scoring? Lads, you oh no. Oh, this is awful. Well, okay. That was the worst performance. Oh my gosh. Sacked. Sacked. Oh no. R.I.P. everyone. R.I.P. At least we've got the Croatia job still, lads, eh? At least we've got the Croatia job. And that now leaves us in in this position. You know what? It's not ideal. It's not what I wanted at all, because I love being CSKA Moscow manager. But it's what we have to deal with right now. Now, there are some good factors to this. Okay, good factors. Now, first factor is that I am a 3.5-star reputation manager. I mean, it has actually dropped down a little bit again to like maybe 3.25. I think getting sacked hasn't helped out. Apparently being a Croatia manager hasn't helped me out either. But I still think that, you know, with that kind of reputation, for most of the jobs around Eastern Europe, we've got the pick of pretty much any job we want, I think. In terms of jobs that are available right now, there aren't a lot. However, we are starting to get... In terms of jobs that are available right now, there's not a lot of them. But we are right at the start of the season. If we get to like... I mean, we're not even at the start of the season for most teams, actually. It's just like Russia that have kicked off. Once we get to like October time, there's going to be so many jobs available. So I think we should have a pretty easy time of finding a new job. Obviously, we're also the Croatia manager somehow. I'm not entirely sure what to do with it yet. Do we just give up or what? I don't quite know. I mean, fixture-wise, we've got nothing until September. So I think we might just go on holiday until like the end of August or something like that and just, hope for the best, see what jobs become available to us. But if the Spartak one is coming available anytime soon, that might not be the best idea. So I'm just going to continue for a little while until a good job comes up. So now we are mid-September, and again, the jobs available aren't top quality. I mean, Budapest Honved's available, which could be an interesting one, but we've done Hungary, we've won Hungary. I feel like we don't want to go back there. Slovan Liberec in the Czech Republic, now they're available, 3-star reputation club. But again, I feel like it's too big of a step back. I would go to Czech Republic, but it would have to be to one of the top teams, like a Victoria Plzeň, a Sparta Prague, or a Sparta Prague are down 6th. Maybe their manager's under threat. Let's have a quick look at who, because there's loads of teams insecure, although Sparta Prague don't appear to be there. So it's now the 15th of October, and all of a sudden, as I said to you, October is Sacktober, and everyone is getting sacked right now. There are some good jobs available. We've got Arsenal Tula, although I don't really want to go that far down Russian football to Arsenal Tula. I don't really want to go there, if I'm honest with you. Freiburg's available, but they are, as far as I'm aware, they're West Germany, not East Germany. The jobs that are available right now, they don't excite me. The jobs that are unavailable right now, but are close to being available, excite me. Dynamo Moscow, Wisla Krakow. You've got Lokomotiv Moscow that are also insecure. A lot of good teams insecure. If this guy at Lokomotiv Moscow gets sacked, or Dynamo Moscow, I think I'm applying for both of them, I think, if that happens. But Wisla Krakow as well, I'd love to go to manage in Poland for a little while. That'd be quite cool as well. So I'm just going to sort of go through the next few days slowly and see if there are any updates or anything like that. Oh, they've been sitting constantly. They've been sitting on this very insecure for a month now. All three of these teams that I really quite fancy going to. In the meantime, no one else coming up, is that good? We could miss the boat at Dnipro maybe, but I don't... Or Radniki. Oh, that's not the Radniki that we want, though. That's not the good Radniki. Although saying that, they have come fourth a couple of times, this team in Serbia. But again, no facilities, values rubbish. We need the right club to come along. So we're now in the 27th of November. We're still going, still waiting on some jobs. Unfortunately for us, if we scroll down a little bit, notice here the new CSKA Moscow manager already insecure in his role. CSKA Moscow are 8th in the Russian Premier League. Yes. How do you like those apples, lads? And are you out the Champions League yet? You're out the Champions League as well. How do you like those apples? Should have kept me in the job. The issue is, just ignore that. That was a bit of an outburst. Let me calm down. What I was trying to say was that the Lokomotiv Moscow has actually turned it around and he's got himself up to 7th in the table and he's no longer insecure in his job. So we can't really get the Lokomotiv Moscow. Dynamo, they've dragged themselves up the table a little bit as well. So they're not looking quite so insecure now either. Although actually saying that, they are very insecure still. So maybe Dynamo might come up as well. But Wisla Krakow is available. But look below it. Red Star Belgrade. And that is a team I would love to go to at some point as well. So we're going to apply for both Wisla Krakow. Because, I mean, Wisla Krakow, yeah, they're not maybe the best team around in Poland, but they're a good team nonetheless, and I feel like they've got potential in the top division of Poland. I feel like it's a good job to go to. I'd quite like to go there at some point. Red Star Belgrade, they're available. We will apply for that Red Star Belgrade job as well. Pogon, actually, I've noticed as well. They're right up there available. Pogon, not a bad team to go to either. So I feel like we maybe should apply for that job as well. So there's 3 jobs we've applied to. Pogon, Wisla Krakow, Red Star Belgrade. No other jobs. I want to go to Croatia or Czech Republic, but no good jobs are coming up there. Khimki available in Russia, but we don't really want that one. If, of course, Dynamo Moscow comes up, I will be applying for that one. Legia Warsaw are available as well. That's a very big job, actually, Legia Warsaw. Not available, but they're insecure, so they might come up very shortly. But progress being made right now. So applications received. They've been sent off in the post. They've been received, which is great to see. And I'm pretty sure, in fact, I almost guarantee it that we're going to be offered interviews. Surely. Why wouldn't they? They've seen my career. They've seen what I can do. What they have actually seen is me not turn up to any of his Croatia games and lose every single one of them. That might actually turn them away a little bit. That's actually, maybe I should have played these Croatia jobs. I've just like gone on holiday during these Croatia games because I don't really care. We did lose every single one of them. So that, oh God, that might have really held me back actually. Because I am international manager, I can actually vote in World Player of the Year, apparently. Who scored the most goals? I'll vote for that person. Sebastian Esposito at Liverpool. Go on then, let's vote for him. And then Mbappe and then Haaland. That's how I'll put my votes, because I base it on goals. Also quite scary how PSG have Mbappe, Haaland, Foden and Jadon Sancho. That is mental. But in the meantime, Whistler Krakow have come and given us an interview. So I'm more than happy to attend this interview. Let's do this very quickly. Welcome to coming. Thank you very much for having a chat with me. You don't speak the language. Again, it's easy to pick up. We say this every single time. It's easy to pick up. I can handle that quite nicely. We have some reservations regarding the fact you've never managed in the country before. Well, look, my experience in the country should hopefully make up the fact I'm not yet to work here. We'll say that. Oh, now this is a new question. Can you tell me how you intend to handle the workload of managing both club and a national team? If they want me to step down, I'm prepared to resign and solely focus on the club commitment should it come down to it. I'm happy to say that, because I don't really care too much about Croatia, if I'm honest with you. I don't think you guys do either. While you felt it acceptable to apply for a number of jobs, well, look, it's acceptable when you consider how long I've been in management, we'll say that. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a few jobs right now? I'm just merely considering my options, we'll say that. Would you agree that your handling the media has been mediocre at best? It's not. It just doesn't exist because I don't do any media handling. But I know I can do better. I need the opportunity to prove it to you. We'll say that to them. You've embroiled in media controversy before. These are the same questions that we have every single year, and I'm going to give you a good dressing room atmosphere. I always do. We're really looking for someone capable of taking this team to the next level. Can you make that a reality? It's what I've done my entire managerial career, and I've got a reputation that sufficiently answers that question. I'm going to say that to them. As part of the recruitment process, you're allowed to make changes to the backroom staff. Do you want a big budget? Yes, I'd love to bring Shitty Gel in, but I don't think he's going to leave CSKA Moscow to come to Whistler Krakow. So I'm going to say a small budget. A small budget. That's what we'll say. A small budget to make a few changes. This is the club vision. Sign under 23 players. Make the most of set pieces interesting. Wage budget. Sign players sell for profit. That's fine. Everything looks okay. Everything looks okay. Finish mid-table quarterfinals. It looks okay. I'm happy to work towards those objectives. And we will finish in the top half of the table. I was about to click on top three, but top three actually is probably quite difficult. So we'll say top half of the table. That might just give them a little bit more convincing. The transfer budget of 211k is a lot different to what we had at CSKA Moscow, but I'll happily work with it. Wage budget of £100,000 a week, a lot smaller than Moscow, but I'm happy to work with it. Hopefully we get somewhere else a little bit, and no other requests. Okay. The thing is, CSKA Moscow is one of the biggest jobs in European football in terms of like how much money you get. So we're always going to be looking at a lot smaller than that because of just how big CSKA Moscow are as a club. Any club we go to now is going to have a smaller budget, with the exception of maybe like a Zenit, a Spartak, a Leipzig. But that's interview one out the way. I'm assuming that we're going to get some interviews for the next few jobs as well. Following the interview, they want to invite us to make changes to the staff setup. Oh, I don't want to do this. Suggest changes. Oh, this wasn't quite what I wanted. Although, yeah, let's get rid of the assistant manager. Which staff would you want to retain? Anyone apart from the assistant manager. Let's get rid of him. Confirm that. That's absolutely fine. So assistant manager will be gone, and then we can bring Shitty Gel in. And now they've come in and approached us. Okay, they've approached us straight away. Well, I do want to delay this because I do want to see if other clubs come in and offer me a contract or something like that, because I do want the option. So I'm not entirely sure how, but somehow after that interview happened, I must have pressed stop recording. You didn't really miss much. Red Star Belgrade turned us down, which was a little upsetting, I must say. I thought it might be a shoo-in for that job, considering that we, where we've been and stuff like that. But Pogon gave us an interview. We've done the interview, and they've offered us the job. Two of the jobs came available, one in Romania, University Craiova, who we've applied for, but they've not given us an interview yet. And we've just done the interview for this Volska job as well, which was in Ukraine. All the questions were the exact same, by the way. In fact, I didn't even record. I think this is where it happened, because I pressed stop recording rather than pause recording or something like that for the Pogon interview, because they were the exact same questions. So I wasn't going to record it and do the same thing over and over again. So these two jobs have suddenly come around. Pogon offered us. This club haven't offered us yet. And we're waiting on University Craiova. Craiova would be my preference, I think. Because they're a very, very good club in Romania. Very good club. And that would be my preference. However, this Volska job, they're in the Europa Conference League at the moment. And then we could maybe do a win in that. And that would be mental, wouldn't it? Win 2 of those in a row. They've recently finished quite high, 3rd in last season's Premier League. They're 4th prediction. So they're a very good team in Ukraine. But also, I do want to go to Poland because Pogoń and Wisła Krakow are both decent sides there. But not the best, but we could bring them up. But these two clubs are, I'd say, well, Kryva, the first choice to me. But we have to sort of respond and sort of wait to see if they give us an interview. In the meantime, as you can see, Wisła Krakow offered us a job. We need to delay it. Can we delay it? And they've agreed to delay because I want to try and hear back from Kryva and also maybe see if any other jobs come up as well. So that was a bit of a panic from me. Volska have come and offered us a job. Again, we'll delay it. Let's delay this because we want, apparently World Cup qualifying has been done today. Croatia, we don't care. We don't care. We might be leaving Croatia. I don't know if these clubs want us to leave the club or not. That's the thing. We did say I don't mind leaving or not. Apparently we've got Azerbaijan, Bosnia, Iceland, Norway. So that should be a win anyway, which is fine. I declined the press conferences. We just had to wait for Kryva to come and maybe offer us something. But will they? If they do, I feel like that might be the job to take. And Pogoń are now coming to me saying, be the manager. Again, we'll delay. Have Kryva just turned us down completely? Because let's go back onto this staff thing. Job centre. We've applied for it. They haven't turned us down at all, I don't think. As far as I'm aware, if we just search UC, that's not really helping, is it? Search that. Yeah, they've not declined me yet, so they're still thinking about it. The thing is, though, we can't really make these Wisła Krakow. Can we make them wait again? Because this is now be the 3rd week that I'll ask them. You saw one. That should be the 3rd week I'll ask them to delay. It's not a bad job, this at all, Wisła Krakow. There's no one else bigger coming up that we could go to. I mean, obviously these two clubs are bigger, but they're not in East Germany, so we can't go there. I'm just waiting on Kryva. I'm really just waiting on Kryva. But if we delay it again, they might just say no. Please delay a week. They reject the delay. So now we've got to say yes to Wisła Krakow or no to Wisła Krakow. And you know what? I think I'd rather hold on for that job later down. So we're going to walk away from Wisła Krakow. Okay? Walk away. We're going to have the same situation with Pogoń in a couple of days' time as well, I believe. We just need this interview at Kryva. And this team, the Ukrainian, this is the second time we're asking them to delay. This Ukrainian team, so they're happy to delay. Kryva, come on, get back to me on Christmas Day. Come on, let's do an interview on Christmas Day, lads. That would be good. I can do that. I'll fly. Look, it's Christmas Day now. Christmas Day now. Give me the interview today. That'll be my Christmas present, as no news has come through. Okay, maybe. Maybe it's just not going to happen. Maybe it's just not going to happen. Pogoń, again, they've come to us and they've said, do you want a manager job? Let's try and delay it, but this will be the 3rd time for them. They reject that delay. They're better than Wisła Krakow. They've not got quite as good value, but they are predicted to come 3rd in the table. They're 6th in the table. And they've done really well. They've never been outside the top 6 by looks of things in recent years. 2nd, 3rd. Obviously dropped out of European football this season. Poland. 16th there. Would be 6th in the table. Very close to 3rd. How many games is there total in a season? How many games total? 30. 10 games to go. Could easily get back up there. Because we're only what? We're not that. We're on 32 points. We're 7 points off Legia Warsaw there. Only 8 points off the top of the table. Geez, we could even go and win it if we got a really, really good run. Oh no. Do we go to Pogoń? Or do we reject them, go to this club in Ukraine, who are still in European football, valued more, facilities aren't quite as good, but they're on the way up, as you can see from this trajectory screen. You can see they're on the way up. It's behind my head, actually. You can't see it, but they're on an upward trajectory. I can't really get out of the way very much. Ukrainian Premier League is 9th in rankings. We're there 6th. Only 2 points off those European places. Let's have a look at the rules. 3 teams get it automatically, and then 4 go into that European playoff system that we sort of saw in other countries. Was it Hungary? I can't remember where we saw it. I can't remember where we saw it at all. But we've got a good chance at least. If I'm honest with you, I think I'd rather go to this club than Pogon. So let's walk away. Let's walk away from Pogon. I'm sorry. I've wasted your time for 2 Polish clubs after saying I wanted to go to Poland. I just think these other 2 clubs are slightly better. We just need Kryver to offer us an interview. Please, Kryver, come on. Offer us an interview. And that might make my life a little easier. This team, is this the 3rd time? Have I got to decide now? Delay this. And they... The thing is, I will accept this, but I don't know if I should. Still in the Europa League against Victoria Pleasant, who are a very good team, but actually did very well against CSKA Moscow, so that might not be winnable. But, again, like we said, we're in a good league. We could be getting to those top 4 places. That'd be great. Easily could do it. There's more money behind us here than there were at the Polish clubs as well. But do we hold on? Do we hold on? We have to reject? We have to either sign it or reject it and hope for the best with Kryver. And then have to sort of, if we don't get Kryver, contest with all this again. So what I'm going to do is leave it to you, all right? Get yourselves in the comment section now, all right? Tell me, do I take this job or reject it? Tell me on my Discord. There's a link down below. Tell me on Discord, do I take it or reject it? Tell me on Twitter. Tweet me, do I take it or reject it? And we'll decide as a team, and we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll either take this job or we reject it and hope for the Kryver job, which I think I want. I want that job more. That's a better job. I want that job more. But are we going to get it? And then we have to suffer for a long time waiting for another job around the corner. I don't know what to do. So you tell me what to do. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye.